we're going to continue talking about geometric progressions. Okay, cuma I want to first start off by talking about this particular question. Okay, soalan nombor 41 inside the module. So if you have your module with you, it's a good idea to take it out because I want to discuss this question and how it relates to us. Okay, now this one saya mau tegur sikit lah about your homework. So ramai di antara kamu, bila kamu tulis ini, okay, when I ask for the reason kan, then you say, oh, because the common ratio, okay, the common ratio is 1/2. Okay, this is correct. Jangan tulis times 1/2. Okay, jangan juga kamu times 1/2. Saya tahu ini adalah bahagi 2. Okay, definitely not divide by 2x. Okay, definitely not. Sebab kalau kamu bahagi 2x, bayangkan 16x bahagi 2x. X itu akan terpotong. Tapi dalam kes ini, x itu tidak kena potong pun. Kan? So, dia adalah 8x. So, we only divide it by 2. And because we are dividing it by 2, okay, the pattern okay, is actually times 1/2. Sebab when we write common ratio, saya mau darab sahaja. Cuma kalau dia mengurang, if it is getting lesser, we change the divide into times 1/. But when we write common ratio, we don't put in the times. Okay, sebab perkataan common ratio pun membawa maksud times already. It has already, dia memang times lah. Okay, tidak payah fikir-fikir. So, tolong perbaiki kesilapan inilah, those of you who did this. Okay, another thing that is very important to note, another thing that is very important that I think you all should take note of is the fact that the common ratio is the same. Okay, how do you find the common ratio? Okay. How do you find the common ratio? Actually, macam mana saya tentukan bahawa dia adalah darab 1/2? You take the second one, divide by the first one. So 8x divide by 16x. And you will get 1/2. Beginilah cara kita, this is how we determine the common ratio. I know, sometimes we don't even have to think about this lah. You know, it's just, oh, tengok saja, dia bahagi 2, bagi 2, so the common ratio is 1/2. Can. Okay, but the most important thing about geometric progression is that the common ratio is the same. So, macam mana saya buat pun, even if let's say I choose yang ketiga bahagi dengan yang kedua, 4x over 8x equals to also 1/2. Okay, so just like arithmetic progression kan, how do we find the common difference? Yang di depan tolak dengan yang di belakang. Same with this. Okay, how do we find the common ratio? Yang di depan bahagi, divide by the number at the back. Okay, nombor yang depan bahagi dengan nombor di belakang. Dan sentiasa dia adalah sama. It is always the same. Okay, so let's say saya mau buat satu hubungan. This means that 8x over 16x equals to 4x over 8x. Kan dia punya hubungan di sini? Kan? Geometric progression. So that's how we will answer question number 41. Saya mau mulakan dengan this question. Okay. X, Y, and Z are 3 successive terms in a geometric progression. Means dia adalah berturutan. X dulu, baru Y, baru Z. Express Y in terms of Z. Okay, tiba-tiba dia suruh kamu express. Okay, and that's because you have to understand that in a geometric progression, kalau dia adalah successive, means the common ratio is the same. Saya boleh menyatakan bahawa Y divide by X equals to Z divide by Y. The number in front divide by the number at the back. Jangan juga kamu Z divide by X. Ini tiada kaitan. Okay, langsung tiada kaitan. Kenapa kamu lompat itu Y? Cannot. Dia mesti mengikut urutan. Then daripada sini, we can express Y in terms of X and Z. Y divided by X equals to, Z divided by Y. Astaga, sorry, Z divided by Y. My mistake. Okay. So, express Y means Y sama dengan. So, kita darab silang lah. Y squared equals to ZX. And because I want my final answer to be Y, What do? We square root. So y equals to square root of zx. Done. Okay, so tinggal pindah-pindah sajalah. But the most important step is this first step. Langkah yang pertama ni yang paling penting. Memahami bahawa the common ratio is the same. Dengan syarat nombor di depan bahagi dengan nombor di belakang. Okay, let's try another question. 49. Okay. The first three positive terms of a geometric progression are 2, P and 18. Bila kamu nampak situasi macam ni, when you see these kind of situations, when they tell you it's a geometric progression, the first thing that you must know is that the common ratio is the same. Tak payah fikir. P divided by 2 equals to 18 over P. Can I find the value of P? This is our starting point. Ini titik permulaan kita. Okay, by understanding that the common ratio is the same. Balik-balik ini, I will say this same thing. Okay, common ratio is the same, common ratio is the same, common ratio is the same. Until, harap-harap dia termasuk dalam kepala. Okay, so can we find the value of P? Can. We do the same thing that we did just now. P squared equals to 18 kali 2, 36. And what is my value of P? Square root of 36 lah. Square root of 36 will give us 6. Okay. And so can we find the common ratio? Can. Common ratio is 6 over 2. Kan? Kalau sini 2, 6, 18, this is times what? Times 3. So the common ratio is 3. Okay. It's a very simple question actually. It's 3 marks. Okay, it's a very simple question, but it memerlukan kita to understand the fact that common ratio is the same. Okay, especially when they are 3 successive terms. Okay, this one. Question number 50. It is given that x plus 1 and then 2x minus 7 and then x plus 1 over 4 are 3 consecutive terms. Okay, 3 consecutive terms, you know already. Okay, ini bahagi ini mesti sama dengan ini bahagi ini. Must be the same. Common ratio. So 2x minus 7 over x plus 1 equals to x plus 1 over 4 over 2x minus 7. Okay, and then after that, find the value of x. Ini yang, okay, this is a little bit complicated lah. Okay, ini adalah matematik yang complicated sikit. Tetapi fahaman ini yang penting. Okay, because guys, this is a 2-mark question. Soalan 2 markah saja. Dan ini adalah markah pertama. Kalau kau tidak pandai pun membuat ini darab silang, lepas itu ada x ini semua bahkan. It's only 1 mark. But you shouldn't waste that 1 mark untuk ini ya. Okay? Just because you don't know how to. Lepas ini saya tidak tahu sudah macam mana mau sambung. Okay. At least dapatkan markah ini. Okay? Dengan memahami bahawa if there are 3 or if there are consecutive terms, the common ratio is the same. Okay? Dan dia sudah cakap tau, common ratio is 1 over 2. Memudahkan lagi kerja kita. Okay? Kita boleh cakap 2x minus 7 over x plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. Ini lagi senang. Kita boleh cari sudah. Okay? Or x plus 1 over 4 over 2x minus 7 equals to 1 over 2. Now, antara ini atau ini, kan, mana cara yang kamu akan gunakan untuk mencari nilai x? Mana cara yang lebih senang? The first or the second method?
The second method.
Really? The second method?
First.
Okay, I don't know. Actually, for me, dua-dua pun senang lah. Honestly lah, if you ask me kan, dua-dua pun senang sebenarnya. Okay, but I understand why Liana will say the second, because ini 4 dan ini 2 kan, bila kamu potong, dia akan hilang. Okay, dia akan bundarkan menjadi 2. Okay, so this is the work that I want you to do today. This is the question for today yang saya mau kamu hantar di dalam Telegram channel. Saya belum habis mengajar, okay, saya belum habis mengajar. Tapi oleh sebab this is the homework that I want you to do today, saya mau kasih tunjuk macam mana mau jawab soalan A. Because soalan B senang sudah. Okay, soalan B ni kamu boleh buat ni. Okay, but I want you to bear in mind that question number 50 is the Telegram homework for today. Okay, target saya macam saya cakap lah, every day one question, every day one question. At least one question lah. Okay, kita cuba untuk mencapai target itu. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the same thing that we did with arithmetic progression. We want to know apa formula untuk mencari a certain sebutan, okay, mana-mana sebutan yang kamu mau, dan we also want to know what is the formula for hasil jumlah sebutan. Okay, let's imbas kembali ya. Kalau arithmetic progression, gosh, this was the formula, kan, for a certain sebutan. Kamu mau cari nombor yang ke-50, kamu mau cari, you want to find the 70th number, okay, the 70th term. So we use this formula, Tn. And then we use Sn is the sum of the first n terms. Means nombor pertama, nombor kedua, nombor ketiga, sampai nombor ke entah berapa, kamu jumlahkan semua. But this formula is only for arithmetic progression. Okay. Since geometric progression, we use a totally different, this one. Kita tidak guna common difference. Kita tidak guna beza sepunya. Yeah, common difference, right? We use a common ratio. So the formula has to be different. Okay, so for geometric progression, the formula for a certain number is a r n minus 1. Okay, di mana a is the first term, r is the common ratio. Okay, and then n is the number that you want to find. Okay, let's start with this. Tn equals to a r n minus 1. Okay, a is the first term, r is the common ratio. Let me give you this very simple one. Okay, what is the next number after this? 2, 4, 8. Remember, geometric progression.
8 lah pula. 10.
Astaga, mana boleh? Geometric is darab berapa? Okay.
16.
Semua unmute pula kan. Saya habis menengok chat. Astaga. Okay, so it's 16. So you know. Okay, kamu tahu sudah. Now, ini adalah T1, this is T2, this is T3, this is tempat keempat dan tempat kelima dan seterusnya lah. Saya mau kamu cari T20. Okay, saya mau kamu cari nombor yang ke-20. Ada dua cara. Kamu boleh buat secara manual. Darab 2, darab 2, darab 2, darab 2 sampailah ke jannah, atau use the formula. Okay, what is my A? A is the first term. Okay, A adalah 2. What is my R? Macam mana saya mau cari R? Ini adalah darab berapa? Darab 2 bahkan. So R adalah 2. Another way, satu lagi cara untuk mencari R yang baru saja saya mengajar, nombor di depan divide by the nombor di belakang. Okay, 4 bahagi 2, 2. 8 bahagi 4, 2. 16 bahagi 8, 2. Okay, so R kita adalah 2. So, T20, nombor yang ke-20 adalah 2 darab 2 kuasa 20 minus 1. Okay? Ini senanglah. 2 times 2 to the power of 19. Boleh tolong kirakan? Can you count this for me, please? Besar ini nombor. Do you guys know how to do power of 19? Use
2
this
points. Oh, jap sir.
2.748.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Dia banyak zero tuh, saya tahu tuh.
Tidak.
0.0000.
Nope. Kamu tekan EXP kan ni? Hello?
04857.
Yeah. Okay. 104856. So how do we find this? Okay, so 2 darab, okay, 2 darab ini biasalah, okay, then you buka the kurungan, 2 to the power is this, correct Sarah, okay, cari this titok, yang titok itulah.
Saya tekan 4 tuh terus.
Jangan, Okay, guys, listen lah. Ini dulu mesti settle. Okay, you cannot 2 darab 2 baru kamu letak kuasa. Cannot lah. Kuasa adalah yang paling bermaharajalela. You cannot kacau the kuasa. Kuasa mesti duluan dijalankan. Baru yang darab-darab yang lain. Okay, jangan juga kamu 4 to the power of 19. Tak boleh, tak boleh. Okay, wow, 2 times. Tidak, bukan 2.7. Be very careful with this. Common mistake. Okay, settle the power first. Baru kamu darab dengan 2. Okay, atau what you can do is type everything into the wonderful calculator. But remember lah, manusia mesti lebih pandai daripada calculator. Okay, kalau tidak, copy jawapan akan salah juga. Macam mana calculator pandai pun, dia hanya boleh mengikut arahan manusia. Okay, let's try another one. 3, 9, 27 dan seterusnya. Carikan untuk saya T5. No, T7. Saya bagi kamu 3 minit. Find the A, find the R, substitute into the formula. The formula is Tn A R n minus 1.
2, 4, 3.
Are you sure?
2, 1, 8, 7.
Okay, 2187. Fikri pun jawab
Saya
sudah.
nampak saya tulis 5 ba. Aduh.
Sorry. 2187. Okay, so pretty simple. Okay, mau cari ini ya. Now, let's do another one lah. Kita buat satu yang menurun. Remember, kalau menurun, the R is menjadi pecahan ya. Okay. Astaga. Do I want to menurun one? Okay, fine. 500, 100, 24 dan seterusnya. Okay. 500, 100, 24 dan seterusnya. Find for me T9. Remember, R is nombor di depan bahagi dengan nombor di belakang. Doesn't matter whether dia mengecil atau membesar. Okay, kalau dia fraction lah. Okay, try.
Are there 1/5 kan sir?
Yeah.
And then saya dapat jawapan 4/3125.
Yeah, correct. Betul.
Saya
Saya.
betul.
Okay, 4/3125. 4/3125. Dia memang akan mengecil. Okay, because it's going to go down. Okay, so itu adalah the first formula. How to find a number in a geometric progression in a certain position. The second formula that we need to know, as I said, okay, is the Sn, hasil jumlah. Okay, so Sn, the formula is this. A R to the power of n minus 1 over R minus 1. This one is a little bit complicated. Okay, R n minus 1, R minus 1. Okay, tapi AR tetap sama. Okay, so let's try this. We're going to use the same progression. Okay, kita guna the progression yang sama, except that now, instead of finding the T, okay, saya mau cari, give me S5. S5 means nombor yang pertama plus the second number plus the third number plus the fourth number plus the fifth number. Add everything together. Can we do this manually? Can. Actually, you can do this manually. Tapi kalau nombornya kecil lah, macam mana kalau saya mau 50 nombor yang pertama? Okay, boleh kira sampai pengsan. So, if it's very small, you can do it manually. What is the fifth number in this progression? 2, 4, 8, 16, nombor seterusnya? Okay, 32. So, S5 means 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32. Okay, we can count it manually. Sebenarnya kita boleh kira ini secara manual. Okay, how much would you get? 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32. You get 62. Okay, now let's use the formula that we just learned. Sn equals to A Rn minus 1 over R minus 1. Okay, the reason why we have to learn this formula is because sekarang saya bagi kamu soalan yang senang. Okay, yang sirinya ada, the number is very small. What if I ask you to count S50? Kan pengsan kau mau kira sampai 50 nombor, lepas tu kau kena tambah lagi. Dengan harapan that you will not get anything wrong. Okay, so sometimes we have to use an easier method if there is an easier method. So S50, sorry, S5, okay, equals to, what is A? A is 2. 2 to the power of 5 minus 1. Okay, penggantian saja. Okay, just replace. R is 2 minus 1. Okay, when you do this, same thing. Be very careful. Settle dulu yang di dalam kurungan. 2 to the power of 5 minus 1 will give you 31. 2 minus 1 will give you 1. Okay, so when you multiply all this, you will get the number 62. Okay, the formula is easy to use actually. The formula is easy to use. Cuma kita kena membiasakan diri lah. Okay, we have to get used to using the formula. Let's try another one. So let's use this progression. Okay, let's use this progression. 3, 9, 27. R equals to 3, right? Okay, 3, 9, 27. Find for me S8. Okay, saya tulis balik the formula just to help you. Okay. Sn equals to A Rn minus 1 over R minus, astaga, R minus 1. Remember, settle yang di dalam kurungan dahulu. Settle the bracket first. Okay, give this a try. Kita pergi minum air dulu. So is this correct? 6560 times 3 divided by 2. Okay, 9840. Okay, 9840. Ya, kami buat di atas. Ya, kamu betul. Okay, kamu betul. Ho ho. Okay. Alright, let's try this. 500, 120 and 4. Okay, supaya saya tidak mengelirukan diri. Okay, this one A is 500. R is 1 over 5 kan? 1 over 5. Okay, be a bit careful. Let's do a simple one now. Okay, S6 sahaja. Okay, S6. Be very careful with the 1 over 5. Okay, letak kurungan pada calculator. Try and see. Okay, 624.984. Yang lain, okay kah? 500 times 1 over 5 to the power of 6 minus 1. Okay, divide by 1 over 5 minus 1. Yeah. Okay, careful with this. 1 over 5 to the power of 6 minus 1 will give you negative 0.999936. Darab dengan 500 bahagi 1 over 5 minus 1 will give you negative 0.8. Okay, ini biasa, don't worry about this. 500 times negative 0.999936 divided by negative 0.8. 624.96. Macam mana kau dapat 624.9984? Ini kau bundarkan awal ke ini? This one you. Okay, 624.96. Possible lah, boleh. Or if you want to change it to fraction pun boleh lah. 15624 over 25 pun boleh. Okay, 15624 over 25. Mana-mana satu jawapan, ya kamu terkuasa 8 kau. Terkuasa S8. Orang kira S6, kau mau juga S8. Okay, S6 lah. Okay, can Alright, same thing 2832, tapi ini saya tidak bagilah. Okay, 2832, I want you to find S10. It's going to be a very big number, but try. Okay, A equals to 2, R equals to 4, Sn equals to A Rn minus 1 over R minus 1. Okay, try. Cari S10. 699,050. 699,050. Let's see. 2 times 4 to the power of 10 minus 1 over 4 minus 1. 699,050. Okay, 699,050. So you find out that actually, kalau dia, if the number is increasing, if the geometric progression, the number is getting bigger, kan, it's easier lah. Okay, lebih senang untuk kamu kira. Problem comes when the number is getting smaller and the R is a fraction. So this one is the one that maybe you should do a lot more practice on this. Okay, do a lot more practice on this. Okay, so oh no, sorry, saya sudah bagi soalan bahkan. Hold on, let me go back to the. Okay, let's go back to this module. So this is our question. Okay, this is the question that I want you to answer today. Okay, it is given that blah 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 blah. Find the value of x. Okay, you can either use method 1 or method 2. And then dia cakap, find the first term. If x plus 1 is the 12th term. Okay, dia sudah bagi ya, t12 equals to x plus 1. Okay, find the first term. Okay, the first term is x plus 1 juga. Okay, this is going to be very interesting lah. Okay, give this a try. Yeah. Okay, fine. Please answer question number 50 untuk kamu punya kerja rumah. But I think just to end lah, okay, just to kind of like end this properly, I want to take a look at this question first. Okay, let's do question number 47. First four terms is 3, -6, 12, and x. Find the value of x. Okay, how do I find the value of x? This is very weird. Tiba-tiba ada nombor negatif di sini. Jangan kencang. Okay, this is a geometric progression. We know that the common ratio is the same. Okay, what is the common ratio? Okay, the common ratio is -2. Don't overthink it. Number in front divide by the number at the back. Doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. Ambil saja apa yang sedia ada. Okay, R equals to -2. And so when we relate it to this, I can say that R equals to x over 12. And this 2 is the same kan? Because it's the common ratio. So x over 12 equals to -2. Therefore, x equals to -24. Ada juga geometric progression yang macam ni ya. Sekejap positif, sekejap negatif, sekejap positif, sekejap negatif. It's possible. Okay? So geometric progression dia tak semestinya just like bersiri macam tu. You can jump from one place to another. Totally fine. Okay? Question 48. First three terms of a geometric progression are x, 6, and 12. Find the value of x. Okay, think about this. Find the value of x. Dia logic saja ini. Geometric progression is darab lah, remember. Apa nombor x? Astaga, jawapannya pun sudah diberi kan? Yeah, x is 3. Because when you put 3 here, 3 darab 2, 6. 6 darab 2, 12. Okay, very logical kan? Nothing complicated about it. It's just pakai logic sajalah. Okay, this is where it gets tough. The sum from the 4th term to the 9th term. Now I have mentioned this before. Kalau if we want to find the sum of the 4th term to the 9th term, okay, means we want S9 minus S3. Very careful with this. Okay, here we know what is the A. A is 3, R is 2. Okay, sebab 6 bahagi 3 adalah 2. The sum from the keempat sampai ke 9, okay, will be semua 9 nombor tolak dengan 3 yang pertama. Okay, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, T9. Saya mau cari jumlah yang ini saja. Kan? So kalau begitu, it has to be semua ini S9, okay, tolak dengan ini S3, baru saya dapat ini. Ini yang saya mau. Okay, keempat sampai ke 9. Can you do this manually? Means kamu kira lah 1 sampai 9 kan, 3, 6, 12, nombor seterusnya. Lepas tu kamu jumlahkan pun boleh. Okay, you can do this also. Okay, so I tell you what, today what I want you to do is, I want you to answer question number 48, okay, and question number 50. Sebab 49 saya sudah jawab tadi kan. So, question number 48 and question number 50. Number 48, you can use this method atau you can do the manual method. Kalau kamu mau tunjuk kedua-dua method, bagi saya tepuk tangan. Okay, even better. Okay, but answer question number 48 and 50, snap one photo ni ya, jangan kamu hantar 2 gambar lah. Okay, snap one photo tapi make sure dia terang benderang. Okay, make sure that it's clear and it can be seen. Gunalah cahaya matahari ke, ring light ke atau flashlight orang untuk membantu kamu, and then send it into the Telegram channel. Okay, the homework channel. Bagi mereka yang sudah hantar sebelum ini ya, thank you very much. Please always double check kalau saya sudah tanda kamu punya kerja. Okay, and then maybe after 5-6 kali kan saya akan minta pandangan kamu orang lah. I want to ask actually whether you prefer to hand in your homework this way or whether kamu mau kembali kepada Google Classroom lah. Bagi saya mana-mana pun okay, but I thought I want to try this Telegram, mana tahu lebih senang untuk kamu menghantar. I don't know. Some people say Google Classroom easier, some people say Telegram easier. Tapi begitulah itu. Okay, so today's homework question 48 and question 50. Siap hari ini, hantar hari ini. Okay?